long last, Johnny Law has come for Trump. But was the porn star payoff the right charge?
Please God, I need this.
This is Not My Party. Brought to you by the Bulwark. The indictment of my dreams has come true.
Manhattan grand jury has indicted former President Donald Trump,
making him the first former president in U.S. history to face criminal charges.
Beautiful.
A con man finally reached the find out portion after decades of fucking around.
I see what you did there.
And yet, there's something about this news that is tempering my glee just a tad.
Oh God, what is it?
Dude's rap sheet is a mile long. He stiffed regular Joe contractors, cheated on his taxes, assaulted women, peeping Tomed on girls, obstructed justice when Russia interfered in our election, attempted a coup, is solely responsible for a deadly assault on our capital.
That's quite a list.
And after all that, the thing that nabbed him, so to speak, is Stormy.
That's a little disappointing.
Here's how we got here. For anyone whose memory of the details around l'affaire Stormy is a little fuzzy. It all started when Donald put his mushroom cock in Stormy while his third wife, Melania, was at home with their newborn child, Barron.
Wow, just, wow.
When he decided to run for president, he had his bag man, Michael Cohen, pay Stormy off, so the details about their affair and his little pecker didn't hurt the campaign.
You're bad at sex and your penis is weird.
Then he lied about it on his tax forms, and after he won on Air Force One.
Payment Stormy Daniels.
Cohen has already been convicted for violating campaign finance law and making those payments.
Is he part of your little scapegoat plan?
That's correct.
Now Bragg is hitting Trump on a similar charge. After all, it was Trump, not Cohen, who benefited from the scheme.
Yeah, no, that seems more appropriate, doesn't it?
So I'm not saying I'm against this indictment, and it's definitely not some partisan witch hunt. John Edwards, a Democrat who ran for president in 2008, was indicted on strikingly similar charges, though he was acquitted when the jury reviewing the case was deadlocked. And by the way, that's what I kind of expect would happen again.
Don't ruin this.
Given that the stakes are so high that a former president gets nabbed if he's actually indicted, that's why I was hoping the first one to drop would have a little bit more oomph. You know, a high crime worthy of his traitorous asininity.
He deserves to be in jail.
In fact, there are 5 other ongoing investigations against Trump beyond Stormy. 1, over classified documents. 2, the insurrection. 3, pressuring the Secretary of State to find some votes in Georgia. 4, tax fraud at the Trump org. And 5, a new SEC probe into Truth Social over some shady finance deals.
You know, the usual, nothing major whatsoever.
All of those feel like they carry more weight than a 7-year-old case over a porn star payoff. So regardless of how the legal case plays out, the political fallout is immense and already underway.
This is my favorite part.
The big question is whether a Stormy indictment, and the possibility of others, lead Republican primary voters to want to stand by their man, or whether it's an excuse for them to turn their lonely eyes to a MAGA imitator without the bracelets. And as a result, this indictment drama has sped up the timeline for our Tiny D face-off between Don and DeSantis.
So it begins.
After the news of a possible indictment broke, DeSantis for the first time took a not-so-subtle shot at Trump.
I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair. I can't speak to that.
Ooh, burn!
On his fake Twitter, Trump accused DeSantis of being maybe gay and maybe a pedophile.
Aren't they the same thing?
And his trolls have been savage in demanding that DeSantis get in line and defend their man in the face of this indictment.
Governor DeSantis, you're better than this. That was a weasel approach.
So the reality is the relative weakness of this charge might be playing somewhat into Trump's hands politically, at least in the short term. The good news is we all might get another chance to pop the Trump in cuff champagne. So here's hoping that Bragg is just the first one to the plate. And over time, the weight of all this law and order will be too much even for Trump to bear.
I'll drink to that. As many times as necessary.
See you next time for more Not My Party. For more episodes of Not My Party, smash that subscribe button. And scan right here to subscribe on Snapchat, where you can get the episodes first and all the Not My Party content you desire.